Hello and welcome, everybody. Hello, hello. Good to see everyone. I'm just going to make a couple people co host. Woo, look at everybody. Wow. I've got a
Me.
new Zoom room. I had to cancel my other Zoom room, and wow, it comes up and presents itself differently. This is really cool. All right. Oops, no, I don't want to do that. Okay. I'm going to make a few people co-host to help me out. There's a lot of people coming in. I'm so excited about this. Thank you for coming tonight. Let's see. There we go. All right. For those who can only stay a little bit, this is definitely being recorded. And I've got several people now co-hosting. And you can just keep letting people in, please.
Sorry. I'm here.
Hi, no worries. All right. Fantastic. I'm
Oh,
so
let me
happy
just.
to see everybody. So, I am very happy that you all showed up this evening because we've got a great lineup for all of you. I'm so excited about what is going to be shared tonight. Rachel's going to begin first. She may have to hop off because she's a mama and she's got some children ready to be put to bed in a little bit. So, I'm going to have you take it away. We're going to continue to let people in. This is being recorded now, Rachel. So if you need me to screen share or make you host, that would be awesome as well. So that you can, I think you can screen share as a co host anyway. And I made you a co host.
Awesome. Thank you, Barb.
You're welcome.
I'm really excited for this to share what's going on with Black Friday. Put in the chat if you caught the video from Steph Pfeffer recently. It's about a 12-minute video with her and Billy Heggie about Black Friday and how to get ready for it. I just want to, if you've seen it, put a 1 in the chat. If you haven't, put a 2. I want to kind of see who poll the group there, so I don't repeat myself. But last year at this time, I had started the drops July 14th on my daughter's first birthday. And by August 8th, I was in the business. And so I was also one of those unique people that sold 100 boxes in 3 weeks. So, or 10 days, or I don't even remember. It was so crazy. So I had a lot of customers like right away. This works for everyone. So don't think that because you don't have a lot of customers right away, this actually is going to prepare you for the end of the year, the beginning of the year. This really propels your business. So I am telling you that little bit of a backstory because I then was like, man, I want to get these people their second boxes and possibly their third and fourth boxes, right? I saw the power in the 90 days. Just don't try it for 3 weeks and think you're going to have a miracle. You really need to balance your hormones, get your body balanced, that type of thing. So that's where I was last year. And the company will launch. So let's start with what we are doing right now for Black Friday on the 25th. So today is what, the 14th, 15th?
15.
15th. So we have 10 days. We need to start today about getting the hype up on social media for Black Friday. I want each one of you to post every single day to use one of your 9 and 3s or throw in an extra post in the middle of the day. Still boost it, but use one of your 9 and 3s to post about Black Friday, or and include it on every single one of your System of Growth post this week. Like that was a good suggestion from Billy Heggie. Just the call to action line at the bottom, like comment deals for my Black Friday deals. comment VIP. Give them a call to action, put them on a list for your Black Friday. Whether you're writing this in your planner, you're keeping it in your notes, in your phone, you definitely want to start a list. And you want them to feel like they're going to be the first to know about these deals. There will be deals for you guys this is your first Black Friday. Like corporate will release to the officers and above this Friday. We will have, I heard correct me if I'm wrong, there's a IPA call on Monday of next week, not tomorrow, right? The Monday right
Correct.
before Black Friday.
Correct.
More about implementing the actual specials. So we will get our hands on the specials a few days before, 4 days before. But right now we want to gather our people on the list. We want to get our list ready. We want to organize it however we're going to be communicating. Some people may be using Project Broadcast. That's what I did last year for the very first time. I rushed and got it ready, and it really helped me. So I'll share a tad bit with that. But really, just you can do it old fashioned. Write them on a piece of paper. I mean, it's going to take you longer to text each one of them or message each one of them. If you are messaging personally versus an automated system, I would recommend doing a voice message with a little text underneath it, saying, you're on my list, stay tuned, I will be launching, you'll be the first to know on Tuesday morning. So here's my timeline, what I'm doing every single day this week. I am including a post on social media about my Black Friday deals. I am putting it in my stories. I am in your stories, you can add that box, which called a question box, but it's like, do you want to be added to the VIP list? I am having people fill that out. So I'm just hyping it up because this is our best sales of the year. So when we know them even more on Friday, we'll organize how we're gonna do this. We're probably gonna get bulk packages that we can split up and make our own bundles. We can have people order off of our website. Personally, I like to buy in bulk and resell. I make more that way. It is a little more work, but that's just the way my brain works. But if you want to, if they want to order I don't know, we don't know the exact specials if they're going to be individual products or bulk products or both. They possibly could be both. But then we can share graphics, like Canva graphics. I already have some templated from last year that we could probably put in pictures and details and things like that. So all of this is going to be shared with you guys, but I want you promoting it to your customers. Even if you get out your list of customers and you voice chat every single one of them tomorrow, like, hey, we're getting ready for our Black Friday special. It's going to be the best special of the whole entire year. Would you like to be on my VIP list? Thanks for being my customer. Would you like to be on my VIP list? So you get their buy-in, because when they get the special, the chances of them buying are higher. And then as far as there was a really good suggestion by Steph Pfeffer and Billy Heggie that if you don't know what to post about Black Friday, put it in Chat GPT. Ask Chat GPT to make you a 7-day social media campaign around a Black Friday sale coming up for your business, and you can explain your business. You can ramble into Chat GPT and say, organize this for me, Chat. And it does. It spits out a whole 7-day thing. So you can take some of those posts if you like. We probably, Barb, should start like something in Legacy in Motion, like a post that people can share different posts on there, that we can post different days. So we can share our posts that we're going to be doing for Black Friday. But it's super exciting. Your sales will go up. the one thing that really, last year, I believe, maybe it was my timing into the business and everything else being new, but I probably sold about, I signed on 8, maybe 6 or 8 brand partners for the discount. They got a 4-pack on the sale. But how I worded it, and I can put this, I can try to look for that and find it. I didn't say they were joining the business. I said they were getting a 4-pack, like for a certain price. And half of them have kept a subscription a year later. So that is an opportunity for you to have stability in your business that way too. So you run it as a special because you don't do this all the time, right? So it's all, I did that last year and it worked really well for me. I also bought the Black Friday bundles and I split them up and made my own bundles from them. And I got um brand new droppers who'd been on the drops for like a month or two to try new products. So that is where the other thing is, if you're new in this group, you get to try new products, really great price. So save up your own money, right? Like Black Friday is the number one holiday where people like stash money away because they know they're going to get the best deals of the year. They know they're going to buy, right? They're like prepared to buy. They're not like sprung on it like, "Oh man, I wasn't expecting to buy all this today." Like, no, people like plan. I mean, I did. I put money away and prioritized some things for my Black Friday, including PartnerCo. So it's a really exciting time for us to lead up to this and to help implement it as a team. So you don't have to, we're going to be sharing ideas. I use Project Broadcast and I blast I have 300 contacts in there. So tomorrow morning, I actually have a message set up that is like, "Hey, we're working on our Black Friday deals and you don't want to miss this. If you want on the VIP list, text me back VIP." And they're going to get an automated message from VIP, from my keyword VIP. That just really tells them to stay tuned. I have them on the list and I'm so excited for them to get some products at the best deal of the year. So, um, Barb, do you have anything else? I mean, do you have any does anyone have any questions?
No, this is really a really good footprint. And I know that we can work together, Rachel, because I love how you navigated this last Black Friday. This is your area of expertise in marketing, especially the bundles. So even tomorrow, you and I can text back and forth. "Barbara, what are you going to be creating?" Well, you know me, ChatGPT is my area of expertise. I will create lots and lots of, specials. But here's what I learned from even Deborah and Rob Robinson. It was just amazing that you can actually create ChatGPT, and I learned just a little bit with the systems in creating your avatar. You can actually really highly engage your ChatGPT. "I like the color pink. I am softer. I am faith based." Really pour into that ChatGPT. Me, it's taken me a year and a half for it to learn me. Well, it took maybe 6 months, but and I would say, "No, that's really not, that's a little bit black and white. I need it more faith based," that sort of thing. But Deborah, can you come on just briefly, and then we'll go into the Q&A about what Rachel shared. But Deborah, can you just unmute a little bit and just share what you shared with me today about your Chat GPT, how brilliant it is, and how you and Rob navigate Chat GPT to, it was beautiful today when you were creating the script.
It's really been Rob doing it with how he words chat GTP prompts, but now I can go in because we share the same uh, subscription. I guess I go in, we share it, and I ask him for something and I have to tell him who it is because both of us are in there, and he'll just give me something that's great, like something that I would say, and just words it better. So it's pretty cool. You just have to give it descriptive words of your personality, your favorite colors, just like you said, faith-based and
Yeah, I've got certain groups. I got certain chats on there. So when you go down and you like different chats and I name them, so I've got one just for boosting posts or post boosting that I can just copy and paste and it automatically creates it into like a human voice. So it doesn't have dashes or anything like that. So feels like it's in my tone. And then it'll ask me a couple things if I want um a little bit funnier, a little bit more faithful, or well, and I just keep tweaking it until it understands my voice. So then when I tell it now, since I've got it trained and since it knows PartnerCo, because I've asked it to go search up PartnerCo and learn all that stuff, so it knows everything already in these chats. And there's certain ones that are specific rules that it does all the time in every chat, and certain rules that it just does in certain ones that I go, like the posting or like social media stuff, and which is way outside my zone, but I like Chat GPT, so
I love it. Thank you so much for both of you to come on and just, share a little bit more about how you and others can utilize ChatGPT and make it personalize it. And Kathy shared that she does the same thing. There is a couple of questions about what Rachel shared, so we'll turn it back over to focus on getting ready for the Black Friday. And will the sales also be our personal websites or just what we carry in stock? And I think that Rachel shared a little bit about that she does buys. Let's say there's a bundle special that you can get this and this and this bundled, and it's a deeper savings, we as brand partners. But yet you can either offer it full retail, those bundles, or you can offer it a 15% off for those bundles for specific people. Let's say, Rachel, can you share examples of that? I know that you were working on that last year. You bought several bundles of those or packages of those great promotions, and you did individual bundles of those products and created your own bundle actually out of all of those packages. Can you share a little bit more about that, dear?
Yeah, I can look at them up in like Canva of how I did that, but I think that worked well. I also didn't worry about not having the product on hand when I sold it. I said, I'm going to order these Black Friday sales for you and get it to you. They're okay. Like, not everyone has to have, sorry, DJ Illy just joined me. Next with her toy piano. So Alexa, volume 1. Not everyone, has to have the product on hand. They may do deals that are smaller that people will buy off of the website too. Maybe somebody wants all those products. They come in as a brand partner for $30. They save even more money. They get our Black Friday specials as brand partners. And then they like work the business or not. Like, they come in as a discount or they see the opportunity of sharing it too. So that is where I would not worry about not having the product on hand. Like, we are going to buy the product at discount so we can bundle it and offer it at a discount. And you will have sales around Black Friday, around in December, you will have sales, and then you could even release this product in January when it really ramps up too for first of the year.
So I have a question on that. Walk me through, if let's say I was your customer and I'm interested in 3 products, you could actually go to your website and put those 3 products in the cart, and you might save me 10, 15% if I didn't want to be a brand partner, or do the $30, blah blah blah. So you can give me a bundle price or just a savings of 15% excuse me, not $15, 15%. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then you'd have it shipped to me.
Mhm.
Okay,
Absolutely.
perfect. That's what I thought. Thank you. That was really, really helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good, good, good. Does anybody have any questions wrapped around that before we go on to our next topic of training? Okay, so whoever would like to help, we're going to start communicating in our threads on Messenger. We can maybe even start doing it on Legacy in Motion so that more people can see, because we do have different teams. So more people can see what we're actually promoting. And I'll be working with verbiage for the promotions with Rachel and some of the other leaders. And then we'll find them housed in the Legacy Motion Facebook group. And if that sounds pretty good, we can, if there's any questions around that, but we'll have like graphics, and I'm sure PartnerCo comes out with graphics, and Dr. Luz is going to share a little bit more about that in a few minutes, but we're going to turn it over to Kimberly Silverio, if she's on. I know she joined. Let me see if she's.
Hey, Barb.
Hi, sweetie. And Matt Lockett. They're going to start sharing a little bit about what they're doing. They can even screen share about how they're navigating through the new systems app, how they're experiencing it, what results they're yielding, because they really have picked this up and they're running with it. And I see them every day posting some great content. I know that Rachel's doing great on this as well. Some of you also. I've been unfortunately busy this week with traveling that I haven't been able to. So I'm picking that up tomorrow and running with it as well. So if you could start sharing a little bit of your knowledge and then open it up for Q&A. I know that people had some questions wrapped around, what really is the baseline and how to navigate through that app.
Well, I just have been using these systems app since November 1st, and I'm just getting up early, a little bit earlier than I normally would, and just following I think there's 10 categories, and just going and clicking on each one. Now, there is some talks of, we don't know if it's better if you do it from the app. I know I talked with Barb about that, if it's better for your algorithm, but it seems to be working regardless. I've just been doing the task, even if it's not within the app, but I do the tasks every day, and I try to either schedule it, or I just know that I'm going to do it throughout the day. And I just share with you guys, Moses is asleep on my arm, so I can't. Barb, I sent you the screen share, but I would just read it to you guys. Since starting on the 1st, I'm up.
Oh, let me screen share. Yes, ma'am. My
Okay.
apologies. Let me go and screen share.
And I'm
And
not
then
an
you
expert
can
by
share.
any means. I'm just doing the best I can with it. Just kind of following what it says to do. One thing that's been working really well is sharing in groups. So I have a couple, like I'm part of a Holistic Moms of Raleigh. I mean, that's an hour for me, but I joined that group. That seems to have a lot of, yeah, so seems to have a lot of people that ask questions. I put some recipe. Do you remember, if you guys remember, a few weeks back, Sherry Key shared a healthy recipe of cookies. I put that in, and people would message me, and I said, hey, would you add me? So we can stay connected, and here's the recipe. I mean, it hasn't yielded any sales yet, but I did have 2 Zooms set up. They ended up canceling. But my point is, people are talking, and I believe that it's going to yield results. If you guys can see, I'm up 28 followers in about 16 days, and it says 32% engagement. So I mean, that's something.
Yeah, I agree. And yeah, go ahead. I apologize.
No, you're fine. And just side note, I wanted to introduce everybody to beautiful Dr. Vicky. She's on here from Chicago. She's actually from Las Vegas, but she travels also to Chicago. If you guys can see her, she has the most beautiful hair. Hi, Vicky.
Hi,
Hi, Vicky.
everyone. Thank
Welcome her
you.
to our team.
Oh,
Kathy.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm so
Kathy brought me.
excited to be with you.
Yeah, so happy to have you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And this might not be for people that are newbies because the system of growth works, but it is definitely something. If you want to be an overachiever, you can do the app, and we can give you more information about that for anyone who needs more info. But yeah, just so posting twice a day and then following every single category. And maybe Matt can share a little bit more, because I know Matt's doing great, and Rachel as well. So
I just pretty much go through the workflow, the 10 steps. It's pretty self-explanatory. create a reel, engage with your network. That's reaching out to, it says 20 to 40 people. I probably did about 10 or 15, you know, happy birthday, awesome job, or whatever was going on in the post. So I managed to get them all done this morning. Some people say it's quick work, but I think it's a little time consuming. But if you want your algorithm to go up, it's helpful. Education posts, I posted something about water and how important it is to your body, that sort of thing. Lifestyle post, something you do on a daily, non-business related. Motivate post, quite remember what I posted, probably a call to action. Or call to action one was the Black Friday I did. And then anyone have any questions with other areas of the app? I was going through the app. I know they said you're not completely set up with it because I was looking in your hold on for a second, excuse me. Like the videos, you can only view them, you can't really share them. So we can share them from the Share app, but from this here app, you can't share them unless I'm not looking at it correctly. It just says 8 videos. Hold on, I'm seeing something. I'm sorry. Where's the one for, okay, product information. Those are just videos about the products we carry. For example, the Drops Everglow, one with Dr. Crystal, Dr. Strand, and Advantage. Do you know, Barb, those are just for viewing purposes? Because there's no way to
That
share those.
I'm going to go ahead and share my screen once again and go into the app and just see if we can navigate through that a little bit together. Let's see.
But it's probably better to share from the Share app. You can
Yes,
send those
yes,
directly to your customers.
right, correct.
So as far as that section, I know they said they're kind of still building the whole app out, so might be something missing from it.
So here's the
And then
product
how do we
information.
get paid? Those are correct. But it's just basically videos of the product. You can't share it. So
Right. I
uh,
think this might be just for our information. I don't know. Maybe they are just building this out and eventually we will be able to share it. But as you had said, with the new Share app, which is what Dr. Luz is going to be talking about,
exactly.
that's going to be, yeah. But we do have Coach in the Pocket. We do have that information if you have not looked at that. And of course, creating your avatar, which I have not yet. And again, here's a really great product info. You type in what you want to learn about. So if you want to learn about the Tahitian noni, type that in. And then it will actually start. Okay, so I'm going to put in noni. I'm going to just send. And it's an AI generated thing. Absolutely Tahitian noni original. It will give you some information about what the Tahitian noni is. So very quickly, it's very good. I mean, certainly you can use ChatGPT, but this has more because it has been loaded with the product information. You're going to get quicker until you build out your ChatGPT, but it's very similar to ChatGPT. So AI generated, and then launch post drop. So it has a lot of great, again, I'm not the expert on this. I haven't sat with it. I apologize. We will have more training on this for all of you, but poke around and see what business product prospects reach out, help. Let's say you're reaching out to hairdressers, hair salons, hair salons, verbiage. Okay, we'll just say verbiage. All right, let's see what it says. Okay, so what is your prospect's name? So it's going to want more information. What do you like about them? So that they can build that avatar. Would you compliment them? What is it about them that makes you want to work with them? So they're very thought-provoking questions. What problem do you have? Do they have that your opportunity can solve? Ideas, are they struggling with client retention, looking to increase revenue, or in need of new product offerings? So that's really, really awesome that you can actually build that out, and then they can create that AI response specifically for someone that you have in mind. You can also ask it to just create a generic one to see if that would work as well. And then the create content with authority, again, very similar to AI. Imposter syndrome, creating the mind map. I'm not sure. I haven't even looked at all of this. How we get paid. There's a compensation video. And then, of course, the product information, which is not built out. We have more products than 3. So, but the daily workflow is what Kimberly and I and Matt and a lot of you are using. And you just walk through all of this. And some people are going to walk through, create a reel, start the task.
Create a FB reel.
Shows you a
FB
little
reels
video,
are
and then you start the task after you listen to the video. It really does help. And then you're just going to create it. And then once you create it, you go back to the app and then you mark it as complete. Is that how you're using this, Matt and Kimberly?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Then
All
market
right.
is complete.
Right. I don't want to do that yet because that'll be the end of today. And I have until, I think they had talked about also that there is a time limit, like 10 o'clock Mountain Time, to get your work done for the day, because I'm a late hour worker. I'm not an early worker. So I don't know. I just heard that. Anybody else hear that there's a time limit to get it done for the day?
I hadn't heard that. I do know that what you guys were saying, like about some of the videos that aren't there yet, like it's not as like updated as the Echo Hub, I think it's
Yeah.
called. It's because they said that it's going to take more time. Cindy Landis said that they're just going to work on it slowly but surely.
Okay. But it will, I'm sure, will get done sooner than later. I know that Brent Palmer was working on his ever since PXP when they were beginning to trial the two. It's not 2 apps. It is just 1 app with 2 different teams on the app. Some of the leaders question, why did they not just make it usable for 1 app and all leaders under PartnerCo to use that 1 app, so that everyone has access to all that information, built or not built. So I think it's just the difference in leadership styles, that sort of thing. And that's what it was explained to us. So any questions on that information? I know that there was some specific questions last week. I hope we answered your questions this week.
Hey, Barb, I
Yes.
also wanted to add something about the Black Friday in our social media that I learned, and it really works really well, is on your stories when you're creating a story, your first picture, here's some really good tips for more views on stories. Come here, Ellie. Is your first picture should be a really attractive or fun picture of yourself. Because it's the picture that sits up there in the little dot. So people tend to would either go through their stories for people, or they like click on different things. So I've been given that tip is to start your story that way, and then tell a story with your story. So your different clips are going to be like what you ate that day, what you did that day. Then you go into telling a story about a product. So you either come on live on your stories and do a little clip like, hey, I'm going to take sugar stop because I'm about to go eat nachos with my kids. And then you can flash some graphics up about why sugar stop works. So those stories are really great when you do sequence of different graphics and or videos that tell a story. And post it really late at night or super early in the morning. The highest visibility on stories is around 6 a.m. in the morning.
Okay.
So if you post it at night, everyone that night will see it, plus everyone in the morning, because you're going to hit, and it when it gets that momentum really strong, then it'll be shared with more people because the algorithm of Facebook thinks your stories are important. Adding the stickers on there, like the question or a poll, or there's a heart button that people can touch. The more interaction you get on your stories, the more the Facebook algorithm will throw them out there to more people. There are people that only watch stories and they don't scroll on the feed. So your stories are like super important. It's also really good to let them expire and start over fresh again at night. So I usually have my stories, I don't have them going 24 hours a day all the time, always adding. Sometimes I let that expire. If I notice my views are down, because I know what number my views usually are. And so I will let it expire and then I will start that over again. It like clicks the algorithm, or it like restarts the algorithm with Facebook. So that's another tip for stories, but that you can sell in stories way easier than you can sell on your feed, or people perceive it different, is so they say.
That's awesome. Now, let me ask you, is there a limit or is there a maximum that people, I mean, not any of you, but I have seen like some people have more than just 5 or 6 stories. It's like one right after another. So I'm spending 15 minutes on watching someone's stories when, wow, sometimes I don't even get through that whole story line for them to get to the pitch, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think like a good number is to do about 5 or 6 per like time period. So say you get on tonight after the call and around like 9 o'clock, you post a really fun picture of you and maybe 3 more pictures of what you did that day, right? And then in the morning, you can pick up a different timestamp, like another group of pictures that you're going to post. But I agree with you, Barb. If I see somebody have a lot of little dots at the top of their stories, like they have about 30 stories to watch, I'm skipping. Like, I don't know, that's me. So I think a lot of people do that. So we can get carried away and just keep adding and adding and adding and adding, but I don't think it's as effective to do clusters of like 5 or 6 shares, even like an hour apart from each other, even 10 minutes, like we take our drops apart from each other, because they're going to be kind of clustered. So if somebody watches your cluster of 6 stories shared together, because you shared them right in a row, and then you share on later on, that pops into their feed again and they pick up where they left off. So they're never picking up back from the beginning. And that's Facebook likes that. Sure.
That's awesome. And I'm reading Dana. Dana shared some valuable information as well, Rachel. Best ranges is 3 to 7 stories per day. This keeps you present and visible without feeling spammy. Why this range works? Facebook tends to show stories from people viewers engage with most. So a steady drip keeps you in their rotation. Everything under 3 can feel easy to miss. Everything over 7 can start to feel like too much unless the content is super engaging and spread throughout the day. That was amazing share, Dana. Thank you so much for that. Bonus tip, spread your stories throughout the day instead of dumping them all at once. If it bumps you back in front of the line each time. Wow, wow. That was, I heard that I think on an IPA, and I didn't really catch it enough, but this is good. I took a screenshot. If you want, I can break it down what to post for each of those 3 to 7. Wow. Yes, if you can, and share it on our Legacy in Motion, either Messenger or in our Facebook page, that would be great. Great to have. Wow, that's awesome. And you know what I've done before, as Rachel has said, those 30 little lines. When I start and then I get distracted, I'll put the phone down and just let it go through, because I really feel bad that I watched 3 and then left. I don't know about you guys, but I feel bad when they do it to me. And I just put the phone down, keep it on, whatever, and go about and do something different. That's just how I am.
Here's another pro tip I remember from learning about creating stories, is that when you're getting ready for in the morning, you can let it run and you put your phone down. And so by watching other people's stories, your story is going to get in their algorithm.
Oh, so if you're okay, so let me
So if you're
broaden
like a
that.
heavy story person, your views are going to go up on your own story.
Ah. So if you're watching a prospect their stories and you really like them, then they will see your messages more, your posts more, your stories more. Is that how it works?
Yep. It's kind of like an interaction, just like our Facebook feed goes, like our stories. Facebook treats stories separately, but like in a very unique way that stories are very powerful.
I love that nugget. That is really, really good. I'm going to utilize that. And yes, Matt, absolutely. I just go through them, click, 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 click. Yes, instead of letting it go by itself. Because then if you get squirrel brain, then you're like for an hour going through people's stories. But that might increase your algorithms. So just let it go and watch all those stories. I don't know. Okay, so Dana, oh wow, this is awesome. Okay, I'm going to copy this. Everybody can just go ahead and copy what Dana shared and put it into your notes. All right, and then we're going to get ready for the next speaker. I want to be very, very mindful of your time, and I think I'm just going to screenshot. It'd be easier for me to screenshot, and then I can copy paste it from my pictures. Dr. Luz, can you please come on, and I'll give you screen share access. You can walk us through the Share app on how. Oh, hang on for 1 second.
So I don't have the Share app on my laptop, or at least I don't know how to get it. And I'm on my laptop with you.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay.
Um,
I'm just trying to think if I can screen share for you, because I think
And I apologize for that. I didn't realize until just.
that's all right. Do you want to log into, want to hop on from your phone, or do you want to just give us
I
the
can
highlights?
I can hop on.
Okay, hon.
Let me see how long it's gonna take. Hold on a second.
No worries. No worries. Okay, I'll open up for Q&A. Anybody has? Jamie, I hear that. Why don't you talk a little bit about your drop talk? Share the golden nuggets. We had 2 drop talks, one on Friday and one on Saturday this weekend. So very, very excited. Jamie, please share the wins of your drop talk. Congratulations, one in the books.
Thank you. It went good. I was so nervous. Just leading up to it, my mom was getting work done on her house and she was stressed out about it. And just behind the scenes, the week of it, I was like, Kimberly, we should maybe change the location. And it ended up working out.
Good.
But yeah, I got 2 4-packs sold and a potential 30-pack. She might have changed her mind. Not sure yet, but it was still a great experience and the energy was high. And a first for me because I was a nervous wreck, but it was great.
I heard you did fantastic from reliable resources of people who were there. And that there was a lot of fun, and the energy was very, very high. So my recommendations, girlfriend, is get used to being uncomfortable until it gets comfortable, and do these more often, because if you yielded this amount of success, I think weekly, if not twice a month, drop talks in your local area, whether it's at your home or somewhere that accommodates more people, whatever it looks like for you. But the energy is high, run with it, go with it.
I just need to practice in front of some people.
Well, you've got a lot of team members that are nearby that you guys can all collaborate and connect and do it together.
Yeah.
We are better together, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it takes all of us, and I'm going to speak life into this right now. I'm going to speak word into it, faith-based word. You know, I used this example one day years ago when I worked at MRI at Johns Hopkins. There was tensions high. People were pitting each other against each other. And there was this one beautiful human being that was pretty much the brain of the organization on our weekends. And she and I had a little conflict. And we met with the general manager, and we met with my supervisor, and we agreed. But after I shared what happened, I said, look, we are not working as a team. And as a team, not everybody can be the brain all at once. Not everybody can be the hands and the feet and all scurry to do what the hands and feet do, clean up the rooms afterwards. But if we bring our gifts to the table, we can make up one body under God, one body as a team, each exchanging our gifts. So one day you're going to know the answer and you're going to be the brain for the day or for the moment, right? For the moment. But if we bring our gifts that God has given us to the table as a team, right? Coming together in friendship, coming together, putting our egos, checking our egos at the door. And I'm telling you, we made a change because we signed a verbal peace contract that day. And it was brilliant. It was amazing. And it was life-changing for our weekend staff. I was always called because I was the heart. And I was always called to sit and hold a person's hand when they did their MRI, when there was a very, fear-filled individual. Even men cried in my MRI suite. And I would go and I don't know. Sometimes I would lay on the table and hold their hands, depending on how far they were in the tube, right? And I would just lay there or stretch out and just be with them for their half-hour exam. So do what it takes to be the hands and feet to clean up when there's a cleanup. But we can apply this principle everywhere we go, and there's going to be harmony, and there's going to be peace, and we're going to work as a team, as one body under God. So I just wanted to share that little golden nugget that came up just over the weekend. All right, Dr. Luz, I'm going
All right.
to have you screen share and take it away, my friend.
Okay. I think you can see my screen now.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, great. So this is like the landing page, right? On the bottom you'll see tools, learn, feed, events, and more is about business if you click that. So what I would encourage you to do is go into learn and go through that whole process. It might take you a day or two. It's not a half an hour thing, but you do it and you'll get everything you need. All right. Now, here's the thing. What I don't know why I'm getting so feedback.
I
Okay.
think because you're on both devices.
All right, let me see if I can get off my phone.
Well, I think you're screen sharing on your phone, right?
Yeah.
So get off your computer, maybe.
Okay. I don't want to lose you.
No, you won't lose us if you're
Okay.
on your phone, right?
Okay.
There
All
we
right.
go. Perfect.
All right. Now let me get back to seeing you guys.
Okay.
Much
Okay.
better.
Back to meeting. Share. I'm
So
sorry.
you are sharing.
Okay. Now, but I don't see my. Okay. Here
There
we
we
go.
go.
Okay.
Perfect. You're
All right.
doing
Great. Okay.
amazing.
There we go.
Doing
All right.
amazing.
So if you look on the bottom, you'll see tools, learn, feed, and events. Events are just upcoming events. Feed is any emails that you receive. So when you send something out, you're going to get an email back that so-and-so looked at what you sent out. You get a little message regarding that. Learn is what everyone should do, like starting tonight if you haven't done so. It'll take you through all the steps on how to navigate the app. So you'll see at the very top, my favorites. When you find something that you like, just heart it,
Oh,
and
that's
it'll go to the
awesome.
top. Okay. And then if you click see all, it'll bring up everything that you have in favorites, for example. The next one is the Tahitian Noni. So when you open that up, you're going to scroll down. You'll see all the images for that. And you just keep scrolling down. And then you're going to see the PDFs regarding that, and then the videos. Every product is set up the same way. So the Noni is also, when you open it up, images, PDF. Well, this doesn't have PDF, images and video. The events that are coming up, you can just scroll down and see what's coming up.
Can you go back into the events? Is that where they're housing? I saw some Christmas graphics.
Yes.
Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So then if you click on the glasses, you can see the whole thing and scroll back.
Nice.
If you want to send that to someone, you hit share. You can either share on social media, send to a contact, or copy and paste. If you share on social media or send to a contact, you'll get notified who saw it. You'll get an email regarding that, which I think is pretty cool.
That
So
is really cool.
up.
I think that would also, if you shared it on social media, if somebody, that's engagement right there.
Right.
That's engagement.
Yeah. I mean, this is why I love this app.
Okay.
And then you can also add your smart links. So I have 3 smart links. I don't know how those popped up there, but I have them there. Then anything to do with business, images. So if you're doing a presentation, for example, there you are. PDFs, and the PDFs have, you'll see it right there, the calendar, the pricing, the Bill of Rights, right? And then the videos. And you can, I went through a couple of these videos. You pick the one that you want to send to people, and then you put that in your favorites.
Okay.
And I think I did this one. I think this is the one. Yes, this is the one. See, it's a heart. That's already in my favorites. So it's ready to send out. Then you have the Dr. Strand video. Okay. And then again, all the products, you click on see all, it'll open up everything that's in there. All the images, all the PDFs, all the videos. And it's just a matter of picking which, it's a lot. So you just want to pick, this is what I did, the ones that I like, the ones that I feel comfortable sending out.
I really like this, Luz, because it would be a great way on a day that you are not busy to just spend some time. This is another way that we could actually learn about what we have, product knowledge. The videos will give us information. Instead of asking, this would be a great resource for people to actually find, to be resourceful. You know what I'm saying? This is a great
Right.
hub to be resourceful. I have one question. Now, is this a different app?
No, I think it's the same one that we've always, I don't know. It just came up.
Just
This
new
doesn't
and
have
improved?
the Canva or anything like that. So maybe it is a different one, actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, actually, you're right. So it's PartnerCo.
Mhm.
You'll see it
Now,
on top.
also, I think there was made notion or mention on the IPA call, maybe Thursday, or I was not on Friday, so Thursday, that someone's going to be coming on and teaching us a little bit more about the AI technology or the Share app. Is that correct for next week?
I don't
I
think I
think,
was there on Thursday.
yeah, I think Taylor is coming on next week, Monday or Tuesday, to teach us a little bit more about the AI ability of the Share app.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And so I would encourage everyone to just go through the learn. You get points. Make sure that after every video or everything you read, you hit complete. So you get credit for that. It's important to do that. And that's it.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you. Let me see if there's anybody asking a question. Oh,
I have a
wonderful.
question.
Yes.
Okay, so I missed the part about how you got the videos in the Share app. Like if I wanted to send someone a video about the drops or the video about the products, I don't see, you said you had to add that in there?
So you just you find a video that you want to send. Let me see if I can get back.
Find it from where? Find it from YouTube or find it from where?
No, right on the app. So let me just, do you see my screen now?
Yes, I see it.
Okay, so let me just go back to so I have it on so in my favorites, I already saved it. So let me not go to favorites. Let me go to, let's just pretend you haven't signed up a favorite. So you want to send this video. Let's just, the Dr. Strand video, right? You scroll down to Dr. Strand, and then you see share, and then
Okay,
you either
I'm sorry.
share it
I
on
don't even
social
see,
media,
I don't even
send
see.
to a contact, or copy and paste.
Okay.
I'm sorry. What was the question, dear?
I don't even see Dr. Strahan's video.
All right, hold on. Let me go back. So when you are like in the first page, right? The landing page.
Right.
The very first is my favorites. That's where you put all your favorite anything.
Correct.
Right? And then you scroll down, you see the Tahitian Noni, the Tamana, events, keep scrolling down. And then on the Slenderize, if you hit see all, do you see that on the right hand side? Right next to Slenderize?
At the top, it's a gray little see all right next to Slenderize.
I see it.
Yeah, click that.
Okay.
And then just keep scrolling down.
Okay.
All right. That when you click that, it opens up everything that's housed in that area. Right.
Okay.
So you can find here how to win at weight management, Dr. Strand, right? These are all the videos. So just click on any video you want to send, this one, and then hit share at the bottom. And you can share it on social media, send to a contact, or copy and paste.
Okay. All right.
And that's how you do it. Now, regarding contacts, right? And the videos will show you how to do that when you go to learn. but let's
Right.
just, I opened up the Learn. I don't know if you can see that.
Yes.
Yes, we can see it.
I did
Mhm.
all
So,
those.
so
I did all
let's go to
those.
past one. I don't know if it's going to take me to, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to open. Oh, here. Okay. So here, past one. See where it says contacts lesson number 2?
Right. Mm-hmm.
This is going to show you when you watch this, it's going to take you through how to download all your contacts from your phones onto the app. Now you can choose to add everybody, all 1,000 people on your phone, or pick and choose. I chose everybody, and I just see all. Okay. This way I have them when I want to send something out. I have Mary Smith right there, and I can just find her name and send it. Easy. If it's somebody that's not on my contacts, then I have to go back to the app and hit the add sign and enter that information. And then it'll be part of the contacts. But you see,
Nice.
everybody's in there.
Yeah, that is so good.
And it's like a 6-minute video. It's not a long, and you can do it right there.
Yeah, I got
see, these are all
the
the
contacts in there. That was
trainings.
the easier part. I just video.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you, Luz. That was
All
very
right.
helpful. Yeah.
Like anything else, there's a little bit of a learning curve, but I found it much easier than boards. Honestly, you want to know the truth. That's
We
just
have,
me.
yeah, we have different resources and valuable information. I mean, I love, and we'll, for those who would like to hop off, but I'm just going to go ahead and start sharing any questions, by the way, on that wonderful training from Dr. Luz. Thank you so much for taking time to teach us. I learned a lot of golden nuggets because I have not been implementing it to the fullest value.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Luz, great training. I love the Share app, and I agree with you. I think it's easier to use through boards because so many times I'm looking for something.
Right.
On the My Tools, I will add new media. So the other day they were talking about an IPA and the chiropractor that they had that did a talk.
Mm-hmm.
It was uploaded. I found it called The Secrets of Homeostasis. I took that link and I added it into My Tools so that I can send it directly. So I love that feature.
Oh, okay.
Kathy, I made you co-host. Can you screen share and show us exactly where you put it?
Okay, you know what? Hold on. Let me go. You know what? If you could, Dr. Luz, if you could put yours up because I'm also on my computer.
Yeah.
And I will point out exactly where it's at.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Scroll all the way down.
All the way down.
See where it says My Media?
Yeah.
Okay, click on the plus button, says Add New Media. And click on the video portion.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, now put agree. Hit agree. It is just
on top. Okay.
Okay, now you're going to allow. Okay, allow. Yeah. Okay, see, I allow full access because there might be pictures or whatever, but I don't share, but I still allow it.
So it's not going to download onto the app all my photos, right?
No, it allows you to
have
see
access,
where it says enter URL.
Yeah.
I will go out onto YouTube, like Todd Rowlands. He puts a lot of stuff on his YouTube. I'll pull the video that I like because I've got people that are working full time. They don't have time to be, so I will actually go to that video on the YouTube and there's a share
Yes.
And you can copy the link. I copied the link and I put it in there.
Oh,
Brilliant.
wow.
And let me tell you, I have so many videos that I have, that I've done. I probably have 10. It's just a lot easier to find it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I love it.
yeah.
I absolutely
That-
love that.
I
Oh my
love that.
gosh.
That's what I
Yeah.
was having a question about, how to get them on there. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Cheryl, I didn't know you could do that, but I'm glad we know now.
We're better together. Okay, I'm going to shut up now.
Amen, Kathy.
Thank you.
Speak it, girl. Woo! That's amazing. That's amazing. All right. Excellent. All right. So let's stop screen sharing unless anybody else had any input, questions.
Hey, Barbara, are you recording this?
I did.
Thank you, because I'm at work.
Yes,
Listening and
ma'am. Hi,
working.
Christina. How are you,
Thank
sweet
you.
friend?
Bye.
So I have, this is the new Zoom. I have now Melanie having access to this Zoom, so she will be turning it into a URL on YouTube by tomorrow, and we'll get that out. I know, we're growing, team. We're better together and learning together. I love it. So we've got some great things coming up. I had a really nice business meeting with Melanie on Saturday, and woo! Makes your head spin, I'm telling you, not like Linda Blair, but it's really a good head spin. But we got some
Thank
great
you.
things coming up using AI technology and bot Q&A and loading all of our favorite compensation videos and product training videos, and you can just be really smart. I'm so excited about, but it's going to take a lot of work, a lot of time consuming. It's almost like building, the same. It's not the same as the system or Eco Hub. It's a little bit different. We're going to explore how different that is. We've come across a couple of things. Thank you, Christina, for sharing that golden nugget, by the way, because that's kind of where it just blew our minds of the possibilities. So we're expanding on that.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, sweetheart. Thank you for sharing.
I
Well,
hope it was helpful.
Yes, it was. Because as I said earlier today, and I think we're going to just really, really embody that, it's not just one brain, okay? Because that's where we get into hiccups. It's multiple people coming together to make up one body, and not everybody has a beautiful brain, but don't be bashful enough to share your beautiful brains, okay? Let's all connect, collaborate, and make this the best season of our lives together, right? So thank you so much for sharing your wisdom tonight and your knowledge, and we are better together when we collaborate and connect and be inclusive, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Any other comments, questions?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
We love you so much. Oh, wait a minute. Before we go away, Jen and Val, share the golden nuggets, and Dana about Friday night's Drop Talk. Please share with all of us your wins at your Drop Talk.
I'm going to give it all to Val. She killed it.
Yeah.
Val and Dana were superstars. I just sat back and hung out with dear Prudence because I love Val's mom.
I do too. I do too. Jen, you're aging backwards, by the way. Gosh, dang. You look like a teenager.
I wish I felt like it.
That's just called wisdom. Yes, Dana.
It's
Val.
it's Val's show. Was
I
she on?
know. Where is she?
I'm right here.
Ah,
Can you hear?
Val. Come on, camera.
It
Hun.
was great. Thanks to Dana and Jen. We had about six patients came. I got some sales, got a brand partner, and it was good.
That's
They did a lot of
fantastic.
teaching about the products, and they had a lot of questions as well.
I'm so excited. I won't lie. I had big FOMO. Big FOMO. I mean, seriously, like a mom, and the kids are off to college doing their own thing, right? I seriously had that feeling. So
Well,
it
it's
was very
interesting.
hard not to
Yeah.
be there.
Well, I would say one thing, like, it was the first time that there was, actually several of, like, two of the clients there. It was the first time I had people like, if it wasn't for Jen, I think we might still be there, Val, because they were like, they wanted to know about all the products.
Yes.
So then, yeah, Jen's over there tooting our horns. No, no, no. Jen picked up every product on the table and went through what it was about, what to use it for. And so but it was the first time I've been in a drop talk where we've always have things on display and people will ask questions of you and stuff, but not during the talk where it's like dead silent and the guy's like, well, I want to know about all of them. So I thought that was really interesting. So for me, it was kind of more lesson learned, something to prepare for too. So
I love it. I love
And
it.
some
And
people had
when
a
you
time
do
constraint,
go
so we
ahead.
had to do it quickly. I mean, one person only had like an hour. So, we had to boom, 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 get her done. So we got it done and then did a little bit of socializing afterwards. But Val started probably like maybe like 10 past 3. And I would say by 4 o'clock, I mean, Val finished her presentation, Dana closed it, and then that's when they asked about what the products were. And yeah, and the one that had to leave was there for all of the product information before she left. So yeah, so I think we're nailing it down to getting it so that it wasn't too wordy, but it gave enough information. So and we all fed off of each other, like, doesn't it do this? And I use it for this, and it was great. It was just a conversation about the products, and yeah, so Val ended
Yeah.
up, selling bundles and doing her thing.
That is
Thank
probably
you.
one of the best feedback. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm glad we recorded it because, you know, it doesn't always have to look like a certain way. You
Mhm.
meet the needs, you show up and you meet the needs of your audience's questions and you improvise and you go with it. Be prepared. And if you don't know, it's okay. And you can say, you know what? I'm going to get back to you. Let me have your name and number, blah, blah, blah. I'll send you some information. But thank God you're all there with each individual skill set and knowledge, and you brought it and you won. And I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. Oh my gosh. Ah,
Barb, I want to
Thank you.
share something also. I wasn't going to share, but I'm going to share.
okay.
I went to, I had been asking, where there were some California people, and Matt hooked me up with James, and they had an event this weekend also. And so in the pouring rain, it was horrible. It never rains here hardly, but it was pouring. Me and my husband went up to Marietta and to his event, and now I know the excitement that you feel when you go to the events, because it was like, okay, this is what they're talking about. I felt like I was out on the outside, because it's like, okay, I know they're going to an event, but they're in North Carolina or wherever. I needed something that was closer. And so they had probably about 16, 20 people there. And it was really a great event. And I was really pumped up to see. It was a nice setting, but cozy, to where everybody just brought me in and were very welcoming. And there's a lot of people in California. And I was telling him that, like I've shared with you in Luz, I want to do a drop talk. I want to do a live drop talk, so I better get on it. And he's going to get with all of us that are in different areas of California, and we can go to different locations, San Diego.
Collectively together, and each one
Yes,
of you
yes,
sharing your
yeah,
testimonies, your stories.
yeah,
I love
yeah,
that,
yes,
Cheryl.
yeah. So
Wow.
they
See
had
what
like,
you did? You brought about a really significant catalyst. I mean, it takes 1 foot to make that one decision, put 1 foot in front of the other, open up that door, let God go first, and you're there, and booyah, you felt the
Mhm.
energy and it shifted.
Yes, it did. My husband even felt it, so he's pumped now too.
There you go.
He's pumped now too, so I'm excited.
Oh, great share. Cheryl, thank you so much for sharing that. And I encourage you to take this one step further. On the IPA, if you are available at 10:15 Eastern time, so it'd be 7:15 your time, share that either tomorrow,
Oh well,
Tuesday.
I'm off tomorrow, so I'll share.
Share it, please.
But I
because-
didn't get any customers. So the IPA is for income producing. I didn't produce any income.
But what it, oh, yes, you did. You propelled, you so you made that decision to go as a recommendation of Matt's. You went, your husband went, you got the bigger vision. How many times does Stacy and Ann share with all of us? Right?
Right.
We went to PXP. We didn't have that vision. We were doing our own thing because we knew it all because we had 25 years. They forgot to check their ego at the door. And they'll be the first one to tell us. They'll be the first one. We forgot to check our ego at the door. So they went to PXP. They saw the bigger picture, just like you
Okay.
did with James Zing. So share that, how important it is for people to get to these events.
Yes, I
And
will.
that's your IPA. Because what that's going to do, as I shared on stage at PXP, the ripple effect. You have that amazing feel good excitement.
Yes. it
Now
really-
you're going to share in your stories with that excitement. It's all energy. God is energy, right? What is happiness? Happiness and love is God. Okay, so now you're at a higher level. So you just leveled up over the weekend, all of you, by the way. I'm so proud of all of you. You leveled up and now you're going to share in your stories. And that's, my friend, is God on the move. That is God's legacy in motion.
Yeah.
God's energy
Barbara,
in
if I
motion.
could just add, she did a wonderful Instagram reel, by the way, Cheryl did.
Okay, I'm going to go check it out.
So everybody check it out. Instagram or Facebook, I forget.
Well, I did both. I was so excited when I got
There you
back.
go.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love all of you. This is the best family. You know, like I said on stage also, and I'll say it personally to you, it's like I died and went to heaven and met my best friends. What can I say? What can I say? This is the best work I've ever done in my life with all of you. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing tonight. And I'm so proud. I'm so proud of all of you.
Thank
you, Barbara.
You have a good rest of your evening and continue the questions, continue helping each other on the threads, and just as you continue, we will all grow and rise together because that's what energy does. Oh, let me share one more thing that came up. It's kind of like a Pac-Man story. I don't know if I shared with this last time, but anyway, it came up and I shared it with a couple people. And the Pac-Man story, you know, back in the day when I know I did in the 70s, 80s, and Pac-Man was out and you have to level, you had to go through all the things. Maybe Pac-Man wasn't. It was maybe one of those little men who whatever. And each time you mastered that level without getting bombed, without falling in a pit, without getting an alien eating you or anything like that, right? You leveled up. So isn't that our lives? We survived that level. And guess what? Wow, you leveled up. Well, sometimes life has it and you might fall into a pit or get eaten by a gremlin or whatever. But if you are cool as a cucumber going on that rise, and hurdle this, jump that, do this, but yet master it, guess what? You level up. And each time you level up, it gets better and better. And you don't have to master all of those hurdles and pitfalls and things of that nature. You actually get to work at the highest level. And that is where God is and your center is. And it's just so beautiful to be at that season in your life. Yes, there's going to be human experiences still, but it's easier. So keep on leveling up, keep on mastering those levels and rise, because you're all heading in the right direction. And this is a beautiful platform that will support you, a nice, safe place to do the best work you've ever done together.
Thank you, Barbara.
And with all of that, love you guys.
Good night, everyone.
Good
Good
night,
Good night,
everyone.
everyone.
Right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone. Love ya.
Love
Good
you.
night.
Bye.
Good night.